What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new series, Running Point. Let's rock this. Are you a basketball fan? Who isn't? But even if you aren't, odds are you are gonna like Running Point, because I've already watched all 10 episodes of this first season, and this new show is funny as hell. Now, is Running Point going to do for Netflix what Ted Lasso did for Apple TV+? I think so, because just like Ted Lasso, Running Point is also more of a workplace comedy than it is a sports comedy. It's more about the dynamics between these siblings who run the fictional team LA Waves. Yeah, the basketball games are there and the players do have their moments, but all of those are in service of this wacky yet somehow compatible privileged family. I wouldn't necessarily describe Running Point as buttery feel good, and the humor, yeah, it's kind of raunchy, but it never gets too irreverent. It hits that sweet spot of likable bravado. And Kate Hudson as the head honcho has an impressive comedic timing. Nothing turns me on more than an attractive woman who can make me laugh, and she's got it. Written by Mindy Kaling, Ike Barinholtz, and David Stassen, and showrun by David Stassen, in Running Point, when a scandal forces her brother to resign, Isla Gordon is appointed president of the Los Angeles Waves, one of the most storied professional basketball franchises, and her family business. Ambitious and often overlooked, Isla will have to prove to her skeptical brothers, the board, and the larger sports community that she was the right choice for the job. Starring Kate Hudson, Brenda Song, Drew Tarver, Chet Hanks, Jay Ellis, and Max Greenfield. The review embargo lifts on the same exact night as this show's premiere, so there's no need to tiptoe around the details anymore. But fun fact, one of the executive producers is none other than Jeannie Buss. Yes, the president and the co-owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. So obviously the Buss family and the Lakers are an inspiration for this show. I guess they kind of see the Waves as some sort of a alternate reality of themselves. Or maybe they saw the inaccuracies on HBO show Winning Time and thought, instead of hating on that, let's make our own thing that kind of emulates what we kind of do. Whatever the real intention may be, Running Point does do a pretty good job of pulling back the curtains on the inner workings of Lakers. LA Waves, but in a heightened comical way. I guess you gotta give them credit for willing to poke fun at their own selves. Having a good sense of humor like this is good PR. Each episode runs about 25 to 30 minutes tops. Yes, it's situational. Yes, it's procedural. But the overarching arc is Kate's character Isla Gordon's girl power arc. While the supporting characters do have their own storylines, but they never deviate too far away from the arc of Isla Gordon. The dynamics between them is authentic, and there's a personal growth to their journey that's both absurd and heartwarming. And most importantly, it's so goddamn hilarious. I get that comedy is subjective, but the jokes on this show almost never miss. Even the big speeches are amusing, and the love triangle prospects never get too soapy. Running Point is incredibly, irresistibly enjoyable. So yeah, overall I give Running Point the rating of 4 out of 5. Yeah, this whole thing may just be a vanity project for Jeannie Buss and her ego, but I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't entertain me, because it sure as hell does.